This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Prime. In association with Micromax. Nothing like anything.
This is the place where history will be created. Now, last year, everyone started to talk about how the internet bubble may be ready to burst once again. But a year later, the smoke seems to have cleared and things are starting to look really, really good. Could season 1 of this very place, this very show, be the reason why we were able to save the entire business of online? Could it be? Well, you know, I actually would say we did have a small part to do with it. That whole turnaround may have happened because of us. And the best part of it is that we've got to keep that e-commerce and online business. The wheels should be churning, which is why, of course, we're back with this. Season 2. I'm Rajiv Makni, and this is Idea Presents the next big online business idea, Season 2, powered by Dell and Oxygen Wallet. And as always, one needs a mix of hard-nosed businessmen and starry-eyed techies to help shortlist the next big online business idea that will change the world. This year, we've done something dramatically different. We've divided our jury into two groups. First, we have the legends, men who've been there, built the next website, and probably made a lot of money selling the t-shirt with the name of the website. And let's find out from them. The legends have come up with their own names for what they think they really constitute. Sanjeev, what did you think would be a good name?
I was wondering whether legends meant has-beens.
By the way, I didn't see the set before I came in, so King's Legends, or did some other name come to you?
No, upstarts.
Upstarts, okay. And PK?
Legends, less hair was one thought.
Less hair, but then the man in the middle broke that, right? So now that you know what they think of themselves, let me introduce the first of them. He's a man who strongly believes that if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day, but give him a Naukri, and you feed him for a lifetime. The founder and executive vice chairman of Info Edge and founder of Naukri.com, Sanjeev Bikhchandani. Did I get the pronunciation right again?
Absolutely.
Am I the only person on TV who gets it right?
Absolutely.
Okay. I know we've heard various versions of that. What's the worst you've ever heard?
Bikhchandani.
Okay. Okay, and up next is the man who brought private radio to India, set up India Times, was with Reliance Entertainment. He's done a whole lot of more stuff, but truly his role today is to make sure that his company backs a winning horse. Founder of GSF, India's leading multi-city tech accelerator, Rajesh Sahani. So Rajesh, you've done so many interesting things in your life. What's the one thing here that will truly impress you?
I've now invested in about 33 startups over the last 2.5 years.
Wow.
Over 3 accelerator programs. So
Okay.
I'll be looking at the team very, very closely.
Okay, so that becomes one of the most critical ones. All right. Legend number 3. He's a digital and media consultant who writes and speaks on technology, digital and green issues. He has 2 decades of explosive experience as a tech journalist, with 10 years being the president and chief editor at Cybermedia. He's also the owner of India's first truly green home. This is PKR, as I know him, Prasanto Kumar Roy. So Prasanto, now you seem to be doing so many different things, but is this one of your passions? And a lot of people say, why did you not get into the angel investor and VC business?
Journalists don't make money, so I didn't have the money to invest. So I'm really excited with new ideas. There are lots of them. It's rare to find that one glimmer of a new idea backed by a great team that executes, but it's great to listen to all of them.
And now let's move on to our second set of judges. And believe me, this time it's going to be jury legends versus these guys. These are the Mavericks. They are the legends of tomorrow. They'll probably tell you that they're already legends. So let's give them their time in the spotlight. Maverick number 1 was previously the co-founder and managing director of Wincom Digital Devices Private Limited. He's currently the head of one of the fastest growing companies in the country, Gionee Smartphones. He's the business India head. He's here to judge our contestants and to give me a brand new handset. Arvind R. Vora. Arvind, would you look at these people who are going to come in out here and look at riskier, edgier people, or will there be a red flag that goes up? Any reason why a red flag would go up for you?
I would like to look at the ability to spot a trend earlier than anybody else can. If you ask me what's the red flag for me, the red flag would be the ability to execute it more than anything else.
And Maverick number 2, the co-founder of Accentium Web and entrepreneur in residence for Rocket Internet GmbH. Now, if all of that sounds like rocket science to you, here's the one that will make it really simple and very familiar. He's the CEO of the India unit of Groupon Inc. Please welcome Ankur Warikoo. Okay, Ankur, now a lot of people out here would be saying, and I know that there may be many jokes about this, but a lot of people would say, are we allowed to have an underage judge? If you're looking out there and seeing somebody, would age be a factor at all for you?
Not at all. I think attitude greater than experience, greater than education.
And next on is Maverick number 3, the co-founder of Body Mind and Me, and of the Weightless Project, and founder and CEO of Above, a bunch of versatile entrepreneurs, here to give all of us some much needed fitness tips, Punacha Machaya. Punacha, now one of the rare things that we see is that you're an investor that also says all of this must end up by doing something good, not necessarily a factor for everybody. Would you then again be executing and looking at ideas in that way, that is there good for the rest of the world?
Start doing a startup is like running a marathon. You need tenacity. And to be very tenacious, you need to have passion, hunger, and drive. And to be passionate, you need to have a higher cause. So for me, it goes beyond starting a business. It's about creating employment. It's about really transforming the world. So at some point, the idea stops and change begins.
Okay, great. So those then are the 6 jury members that will be making the magic happen on the floors of the next big online idea, which is, of course, season 2. It's time for all of us to get to know now the rules of the game. And as you can see, as part of the rules, each and every contestant had to do a task. They were given 30 minutes, a Dell Vostro laptop, and an idea data card. And they had to create a 5-slide PowerPoint presentation. But for no good reason, each contestant was also given 5 shot glasses with, unfortunately, just a wheatgrass solution in them. After every slide that was completed perfectly, each of them had to finish 1 shot glass. We always knew what was happening. Only then could they move forward to the next slide. That happened yesterday. Today, the contestants will get 60 seconds to present his or her idea, after which our judges will begin the grilling. So what happens when all of this is done, executed, the judges have spoken, grilled, come up with their entire evaluation, their judgment skills and the scores? What do they win? Well, GSF Accelerator, as an accelerator and investment partner, will invest 10 lakh rupees into the online business idea and company that emerges as the final winner. All finalists will receive a Dell Vostro laptop. So what's the first fish that will be fried up on our grill today? Well, he's someone who believes that WhatsApp, Facebook, Gmail still haven't solved the world's communication problems. Can his service triumph them all? Let's find out from Gurgaon, Imran Ladiwala. Let's give him a big hand. First contestant is in. Hi, Imran.
Hey, before I begin my 60 seconds, I would love to, so I'm a big fan of Rajiv. Would love to take a selfie with you, man.
I hope you're good with selfies because I'm terrible. Okay, let's see if you can do this well. Imran, after the selfie is done, the brownie points have been created for you.
Done.
You praise the host. We're good to go. Your 60 seconds start now.
Rajiv, we just took a selfie, and can you share that selfie with all the judges, including myself, right now? Catch It is an app that allows you to share data based on proximity. I have a selfie of yours, and I want to share this content with everyone, but since I do not have your phone numbers or email addresses, I can't WhatsApp or I can't email it to you. Therefore, with Catch It, I simply select the content on my phone and I throw it. Now, when I throw it, it asks me how far do I wish to throw. And depending on the size of the venue, I would choose anywhere between 0 to 500 meters, and I would say throw. That is when I would announce that if you want the content, simply catch it. You open the app and you do a catch it. That is when you will see that Imran wishes to throw something. Do you want to catch it? You say, yes, I want to get content from Imran. Imran will see all these judges and Rajiv want this content. I will say, yes, select all, and done. Content is delivered. Very simple, internet-based.
Okay,
Internet,
your 60
cloud,
seconds are up. You have to wrap it up now.
internet, cloud, and location-based services technology.
Okay, great. That's your 60 seconds. Legends, I will start with you. A question from any of you.
Fire chat,
Yes.
how is this different?
Awesome. So there are tons of applications which allow you to transfer data based on proximity, but what happens after that? Let's take an event case. I am at a TED event and I have 2,000 or 20,000 people at that event. Would I be correct in saying that all of these 20,000 people are somewhat like-minded? They are at a TED event, a conference, so on and so forth. What actually happens is that when the speaker threw content and all of these 20,000 people caught it, they actually became a group within Catch It, and now they can converse. So it's not only a file transfer tool, but beyond file transfer, there is also engagement.
All right, Mavericks, anybody a question?
Who is the one person you would like to have on your team that you don't have today?
Mark.
Okay, Mark Zuckerberg?
Yes, that's right. That's because a year ago, he came out with an article in one of the magazines saying that he would want to be in data storage and file share. We are doing the same business. I would love to have him on board.
Okay, Imran, that is time. Also, the judges have the questions. I'm going to leave you now with the one final sentence that you can leave the judges with so that they can mull over your idea. What's your parting line?
Let the world catch our story. That's what startups are all about.
We'll take a quick break right now, but remember, after the break, when we return, get your child ready for a whole different education online and note-taking ability that is left to the pros. That's when we return on Idea Presents, the next big online business idea, Season 2, powered by Dell and Oxygen Wallet.